Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is an Archon mode match between puCK, TT1, Destiny, and CatZ on Orbital Shipyard. If you haven't seen one of these replays already, they were taken from a tournament held on November 15th on twitch.tv/StarCraft. Somebody emailed them to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. They hand-selected their very favorite replays from this tournament and asked if I would cast them. I cannot turn that offer down because this is a professional Archon mode tournament, and I'm really excited to be casting high-level content. And let's get right on into it. In the top right of Orbital Shipyard, we have the purple Protoss team. It is puCK and TT1. And in the bottom left of Orbital Shipyard, we have the blue Zerg team. It is Destiny. And it is CatZ, representing Root Gaming. Destiny and CatZ, puCK and TT1. Who could ask for more today? I know that I could not. I woke up this morning so excited to cast another one of these games, to bring them to you. I hope you're as excited as I am, because let's get right on into this. Looks like a Nexus first expand. There's a Pylon. So Pylon Nexus from the Protoss team, feeling very confident. Perhaps it is the purple. Purple is a royal color, right? And so it inspires confidence and regality. And that's probably how puCK and TT1 are feeling right now. Meanwhile, back in the Zerg base, what is going on? Is there not an expansion? Oh, Destiny and CatZ, are you being aggressive? They are both known for their aggression. I would not be surprised if they both agreed just to go for the early kill on the Protoss team and not get into the late game. So we'll have to see how this goes. Destiny and CatZ going for speed, pulling the workers off gas, keeping a single one there, and not going for a second hatchery. Look at this. No second hatch at all. And the, oh, does the probe see this? The probe, did it scout? It didn't scout. It's going to check now to see if there's another base. And it's going to see there's not one yet, right? And say, all right, that was late. That means there are a lot of lings coming the way. I need to finish this now. That's why a Zealot is coming out instead of an Adept. Did not have time to wait for that orbital, that cybernetics core to come up. Here come these lings. Speed about 60% complete. They're going to be very annoying here. They're going after this pylon. If they can get it before the Zealot comes out, that would be huge. Forced to pull probes. Off the line is puCK and TT1. Excellent, excellent defense of that pylon. The lings are forced to retreat. That's a lot of probes, but this is a lot of lost mining time as well. However, there are more probes for the Protoss team than for the Zerg team. They can afford to do this. So Protoss players, keep that in mind. If lings show up in your base, don't be afraid to defend using your probes. Are they going to get a surround? They almost got a surround on those Zerglings. Surprising indeed. Speed just about to finish. And now the lings are a lot more dangerous. Now they can get a lot of probe kills here. They're going to avoid the Zealot. The Zealot can never hope to catch them. Getting a surround on that pylon again. Depowering that cybernetics core to be a big deal. And it is. It stops the upgrade for that warp gate research. Are they going to try to kill workers here? They are. Might get the Nexus as well if the Zealots can't quite catch them. And they cannot. Look at the lings just running circles around these Zealots. The first Adept is on its way, but it's not quite here yet. Canceling warp gate research. Photon overcharge is up. Mothership core as well, getting rid of those lings, getting another probe kill. It is 20 to 20 harvesters. It is even, but again, having lings inside your base is such a terrible feeling. As a Protoss player, the lings are going to try to force another cancel on another pylon. Can they get it? No, photon overcharge comes up again. The Mothership core has the ability. Oh, the pylon falls anyway. Is another probe going to die? No, excellent micro. And this is what Archon mode games can do for you. They can actually allow one player to micro their heart out as much as they can and not have to worry about injects back at home. Not have to worry about anything back at home. Oh, catching that last ling and zapping it before it could kill this little helpless probe with only 5 hit points left. So, after all of that excitement, let's look at the resources lost tab. 256 minerals gone down the drain for Destiny and CatZ. 450 minerals killed, including 5 probes for the Protoss player. However, it's only 31 to 28 harvesters. It's not like Destiny and CatZ got up a huge worker count lead during that attack. Also forced some Zealots out of puCK and TT1. I don't know that's something that puCK wanted to do. I know for sure he prefers those Adepts over anything else. The Adept harass is real, and it is spectacular. Where did it go? Oh, here it is, back here now. But there are lings. There's a Queen trying to DPS it down before it can actually sonic transfer, and it does get the kill after 3 workers died. So that's a pretty fair trade for an Adept. Getting 3 total workers in exchange for 1 single Adept. That's probably right around the area where the exchange rate where you'd want it to be. Anyway, more speedlings coming up here. I don't know what they plan on doing. Perhaps forcing a cancel on that Nexus. There are a bunch of them. You can't get up that ramp, Lings. You know better than that, and indeed they do. Going to get around here and just start getting some hits off on the Nexus to weaken it. The Mothership Core is here, though, and it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does a lot of damage to Lings. So right here you'll see it does 8 damage to Lings. Lings only have 35 hit points. That's quite a few hits to kill a single Zergling, but they'd rather not die unnecessarily. I'm not sure they have enough DPS to kill this Nexus before all of them die. So I think that's what Destiny and CatZ are worried about. Three bases are now up. An immediate Lurker Den. Wow! Look at that fast Lurker Den from Destiny and CatZ. puCK and TT1 are meanwhile going the Twilight Council route, possibly for Blink Stalkers, possibly for DTs. That's an option as well. Here come the Speedlings. Moving up again, seeing if the Mothership Core is gone. No, and there's a Pylon as well. What is that? Are we... Ah, that's somebody telling their opponent to actually get in there and attack. That's surprising. Either way, the Lings are just being very annoying. At this point, puCK cannot move out with his army. He's worried about a run-by of those Lings inside the base again. TT1 has to concur. 2 workers on this gas. Looks like we have a full complement of workers on both of those extractors and this one as well. Another gas coming up. You need that gas production if you're going to go for Lurkers. And I just don't know exactly what puCK and TT1 are going to do about this Lurker play. Getting another probe kill. Wow, excellent, excellent micro there from our Zerg team. I'm not sure who that was, but whoever it was, they should be very proud. They pulled that off. Lurker Den about to finish. +1 missile carapace on the way, and Blink is on the way for the Protoss player. Oh, Phoenix dying to those Hydras. Did not die in vain. Saw the Hydras were out. Immediately a Forge coming up. Some cannons would be very nice for that detection. I think that's what puCK and TT1 are planning on doing, is cannons to detect the Lurkers, and then Blink Stalkers maybe to take them down. Although the Lurkers do extra damage to armored units, which Stalkers are. So Stalkers do not match up very well against that Lurker combination, even if they have Blink. The spines just hit them really, really hard. Here come those first Lurkers. Is that... It is. I'm going to say this right. Pneumatized Carapace. Pneumatized. I think that's what it is. Pneumatized Carapace. I've been saying it differently previously, so apologize for the confusion there. But either way, is that a Drop Lord? It is. Drop Lord getting loaded up here. Going to try to go somewhere, possibly get into the main. So slow, though. Pneumatized Carapace is not quite finished. And there it is. There it is indeed. Going to come up here, drop in this mineral line. There are no cannons. What? Wait, no. Do it. Ah, it's going to time it. An attack at the front with a drop at the back. Oh, so sneaky, Zerg player. Snow sneaky indeed. Pylons with triple photon overcharge coming up here. A bit of a premature overcharge there. The Lings try to drop in. Oh, the Blink Stalkers sniff it out and take it down. Moving right on in. The Lings are going after these pylons. Lurkers are burrowing. This is not looking good at all for the Protoss team. Lurkers are just tearing through everything here. The pylons are dying to the Lings as well. Lurkers getting right on up into this base. I did forget to mention this is from the semifinals, or quarterfinals rather, of this tournament. So this is the highest level of play we've seen so far, and it's really living up to its billing. The Lurkers are just tearing through everything. This base is completely done. Lings are trying to kill the workers, the probes as well. Blink Stalkers getting right on top of this group, as I said, and taking them out, taking severe damage, but definitely getting rid of the Lurkers as well. So right now it's 62 to 62 total Harvesters. This third base was hit a little bit, not too difficult, by the Zerg team. The Disruptor is out. Disruptors are a good answer to these Lurkers. They two-shot Lurkers with their Purification Nova ability right here. Another Overlord dies. Shoots out a ball of energy that lasts 2 seconds and emits a powerful Nova, dealing 145 splash damage and an additional 55 shield damage to nearby ground units and structures. These... Ooh, out of position are these Lurkers. Getting actually one dying, another one dying as well. These Blink Stalkers looking very powerful in the force of this, using their Blink ability to deal with the damage of these Hydras. This Lurker does manage to get out of there and run for its life after it hatches. Getting on the creep, it's a little bit faster. Can it run fast enough to get out of the range of these units? Lings drop one in. Once again, though, the Stalkers are on top of it. This drop management, fantastic from puCK and TT1. This Blink Stalker attack is clearing out creep tumors. This fourth base is up. It's under severe threat by these Blink Stalkers as well. Another Overlord almost ending up getting killed. Oh, single shot. Good control indeed. So there are Lurkers here. How many? One Lurker here. I don't know if that's enough to hold off this attack. The creep is receding. It recedes faster and it grows faster in the current patch of Legacy of the Void. The Lings coming in, get a free probe kill. Sorry, Probe, you go and die. Khalil, Reconstitution on the way, just about to finish for those roaches. This Overlord just trying to make it home. No, the Stalkers kill it. The Stalkers do have +1 attack, which makes them a little bit more effective than they were previously. The Lings finally get killed. They try to get this pylon. Can't quite pick it up. Resonating Glaives on the way. That's an upgrade for the Adepts. Lings and Roaches trying to get in here. Oh, Purification Nova killing 3 or 4 of those Roaches. The Lings really want to kill that Disruptor. Can't quite do it. Forced to back out. Disruptor thinks it's lucky stars. It was not mown down there. The music is getting intense. It is appropriate for the moment. There's a Protoss base outside of the Zerg base. Can the Protoss player get the win here? I really wish they would check for this 4th. Killing this would be a massive play. Missile attacks level 2 on the way for our Zerg team. And just Roaches and Hydras in production. More Disruptors coming out for Destiny and CatZ. Again, that Resonating Glaives upgrade allows Adepts to attack 40% faster. I don't see any Adepts. Oh, finally checking to see if there's a base here. And indeed there is. Oh, the Adept found it. The Adept found it, doing its job, doing some scouting there. 4th base is going to fall. Also, there's an Observer checking to make sure a 4th doesn't come down over here. Excellent map awareness here from the Protoss team. Roaches are falling. Purification Nova on top of that Lurker brings it down to less than 50% health. Another shot. Oh, a bit of a whiff there. I think it killed a single Hydra. Pushing right on in. Roaches and Hydras just moving up, not worrying about that blink, trying to kill as many Stalkers as they can. The Warp Prism lifting up those Disruptors. Does not want to lose the Disruptors while they're on cooldown. Dropping them again. Forcing a retreat on the Zerg army, and it's just not looking good. It's 163 to 129 total supply. The Protoss team is definitely ahead. That 4th base is coming up, but again, the Observer knows that it's there. Another Lurker dies. Was that 2 Lurkers that died to these Disruptors? 9 kills, 2 kills. This Roach Hydra army is just too small. I don't think it can do it. That's it. A GG from CatZ. GG from Destiny. Our Zerg team has left the game, and puCK and TT1 are victorious today in this quarter-final match. All right. Really great game. I love a good PvZ more than anything in StarCraft 2. And these guys gave it to us today. Just amazing play, holding off that early Zergling harass. And really, I think that's what it came down to. Honestly, if the Zerg team gets an early Ling speed, gets in there, tries to kill stuff, they got to do a ton of damage to the Protoss team. And these days, the ability to photon overcharge these pylons twice immediately after the Mothership Core comes out just makes that kind of thing so difficult for Lings. You notice they're doing fairly well until that Mothership Core popped. The photon overcharge came. The Lings were forced to retreat. They were forced to find different areas to attack. Got a couple pylons, but didn't do nearly as much damage as they wanted to do. Meanwhile, the Zerg economy is super delayed. Their tech was super delayed, and they couldn't do anything about that 3rd base coming up for puCK and TT1, and I think that made the difference. It was essentially a 3-base Protoss to a 3-base Zerg throughout most of the match, and the Protoss team made the most of it. So well played indeed. I hope you enjoyed watching it today. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe. You can also catch me, Falcon Paladin, at Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.